Welcome back to our channel, World Coins History. As you knew that old is gold, but these rare dimes, coins that are most valuable than you think, don't spend one of them. You're lucky if you have one of these, so please watch complete video and find your treasure. Let's start this. Top 1. Today, we're diving into a fascinating piece of American history, the United States 1 dime from 1977. This small, seemingly ordinary coin holds a remarkable story and could potentially be worth a small fortune. Stick around as we explore why this 1977 dime might be hiding in plain sight in your coin jar and how much it could be worth if you're lucky enough to have one in pristine condition. The dime is one of the most iconic coins in the United States, often associated with its modest size but significant value. The 1977 version of this coin is no exception. It features the profile of Franklin D. Roosevelt, the 32nd President of the United States, who led the country through some of its most trying times, including the Great Depression and World War II. The dime was first minted in 1946, just after Roosevelt's passing, as a tribute to his leadership. But what makes the 1977 version so special? Well, that's where things get interesting. During the 1970s, the United States was experiencing a period of high inflation and economic turmoil, and the U.S. Mint was hard at work producing coins to meet the growing demand. The 1977 dime was struck in massive numbers, and most of these coins saw heavy circulation. They were used for everyday transactions, from buying snacks to paying for public transportation. But over time, as many of these coins passed through countless hands, they became worn down, losing their original sharp details and luster. That's why finding one in mint or near mint condition is a rare treasure. So, what sets the 1977 dime apart from other dimes in the series? One of the key factors that influence the value of any coin is its rarity, and the 1977 dime is no exception. While millions of these dimes were minted, very few survived in pristine, uncirculated condition. Most were lost to the wear and tear of daily use. Coins in excellent condition, free of scratches, tarnishing, or other forms of damage, are highly sought after by collectors. And that's where the value of the 1977 dime can truly skyrocket. But rarity isn't the only thing that makes this coin valuable. The 1977 dime, like all U.S. coins, was struck with a specific design and metal composition. The U.S. Mint used a copper-nickel alloy for the dime, which gives the coin its distinctive appearance. However, slight variations in the minting process can lead to small, yet important differences in the coin's design, metal mix, and even the mint mark. These subtle differences can make certain dimes even more valuable to collectors. Another reason the 1977 dime is worth paying attention to is the possibility of a minting error. While errors can happen during the production process, these anomalies are rare and can make certain coins even more valuable. For example, a 1977 dime with a misaligned die or other manufacturing error can be worth far more than a regular, well-worn dime. Collectors have a deep interest in error coins, and they're often willing to pay a premium for these one-of-a-kind pieces. Now, let's talk about the potential worth of a 1977 dime. If you've been collecting coins for a while, you know that the value of a coin isn't always tied to its face value. Many factors come into play when determining how much a coin is worth on the open market, including its rarity, condition, and any unique characteristics it might have. A 1977 dime that's in uncirculated or mint condition can easily fetch hundreds or even thousands of dollars from collectors who are eager to add it to their collections. However, if you have a particularly rare version of the 1977 dime, say, one with a minting error, a unique design variation, or a flawless surface, you could be holding a coin that's worth a lot more than you ever imagined. Some collectors have paid astronomical amounts for rare coins, and the 1977 dime is no exception. Coins that come from specific years or mintages, and especially those with rare characteristics, can be worth significant sums. And now, here's the moment you've been waiting for. If you happen to have a 1977 dime in perfect condition, free from any damage, scratches, or tarnish, or a rare error coin, you could be looking at a value of up to $54,000. Yes, you read that right. $54,000 for a single dime. That's a staggering amount of money for something that might have been tossed into a coin jar or tucked away in an old wallet. So, if you happen to come across a 1977 dime that's still in great shape or features some unique characteristics, you might want to hold on to it. You never know, your little dime could be worth far more than you ever expected. Before you run off to check your coin collections, keep in mind that the value of a coin can fluctuate depending on factors like market demand, the specific coin's condition, and how rare it is. It's always a good idea to get your coins professionally appraised if you think you found something valuable. Thank you so much for watching. If you found this video interesting and want to learn more about rare and valuable coins, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and ring the bell to get notifications of our latest videos. You never know when we'll uncover another hidden treasure. Top 2, we've got a truly exciting story to share with you. We're talking about the United States $1 dime from 1996, a coin that may look ordinary at first glance, but could actually hold incredible value if you know what to look for. You won't want to miss this, because by the end of this video, we'll reveal just how much this small, everyday coin could be worth if you have the right one in your collection. The 1996 dime is a part of the Roosevelt dime series, which has been in circulation since 1946. This coin features the image of Franklin D. Roosevelt, the 32nd President of the United States. Roosevelt was a president who led the country through some of its most challenging moments, including the Great Depression and World War II. His leadership made him an iconic figure, and the dime was struck as a tribute to his enduring legacy. But while most 1996 dimes may seem just like any other dime you might find in your pocket, this coin has a hidden potential that could be worth much more than its face value of just 10 cents. So, what makes the 1996 dime stand out from the rest? Let's dive into the details and see why it's worth paying attention to. First off, we have to talk about the condition of the coin. The value of any coin, especially one that's over 2 decades old, depends greatly on its condition. The 1996 dime was minted in large numbers, so it's not particularly rare when it comes to its overall availability. However, many of these dimes have been in circulation for years, passing through countless hands, and as a result, most of them have been worn down. This wear and tear can diminish the coin's value considerably, but that's where the real treasure lies. Finding a 1996 dime in pristine, uncirculated condition is what makes this coin so valuable. Coins that have been kept in excellent condition, ones with sharp details, smooth surfaces, and no signs of damage, are much rarer than you might think. These coins are highly sought after by collectors because they represent the original state of the coin as it was first minted. The better the condition of the coin, the higher its market value, and that's where a 1996 dime can really shine. But it's not just the condition that makes a 1996 dime valuable. There are also other factors that can increase its worth, such as minting errors or rare variations in design. While the 1996 dime was produced in large quantities at the Philadelphia Mint, some coins may have slight mistakes or irregularities that occurred during the minting process. These errors can range from simple misprints to more noticeable flaws, and collectors are always on the lookout for these rare finds. For example, a 1996 dime with a double die or a slight misalignment can fetch a much higher price than a standard, well-circulated coin. Now let's talk about why the 1996 dime might be more valuable than you think. If you happen to have one that is in perfect condition or features an unusual minting error, you could be sitting on a real treasure. Coins that have specific characteristics, like being a part of a limited mintage or having a rare minting flaw, often appreciate in value over time. The market for rare coins is always evolving, and collectors are constantly searching for unique pieces to add to their collections. Now, let's get to the exciting part. How much could your 1996 dime be worth? If you have one that is in mint or uncirculated condition, perhaps one that has never been in circulation or is in near perfect shape, you could be looking at a value of up to $42,000. Yes, you heard that right, $42,000 for a single dime. That's a staggering amount of money for something that seems so small and unassuming. But the world of coin collecting is full of surprises, and even a single dime from 1996 could hold hidden value if you know what to look for. Of course, it's important to remember that not all 1996 dimes will fetch this kind of price. The coin must be in excellent condition, and any rare variations or minting errors can significantly boost its value. If you've got a 1996 dime in your collection, take a closer look at its condition. Is it well preserved, with no visible signs of wear? Does it have any unusual features or minting errors? If so, you may want to get it appraised by a professional to find out exactly how much it's worth. You never know, you might just have a rare coin that could be worth more than you ever imagined. Top 3 video is going to be especially exciting. We're going to dive into one of the most intriguing coins of the 1990s, the United States 1 dime from 1999. This little coin might seem like just another dime, but trust me, it could be hiding a secret worth thousands of dollars. So grab your magnifying glass and join me as we explore the fascinating details of this seemingly ordinary coin and uncover its true value. Let's start with a bit of history. The dime has always been a staple of U.S. currency, and the 1999 dime is no exception. Like all dimes, this coin features the profile of Franklin D. Roosevelt, the 32nd President of the United States. Roosevelt is remembered for his leadership during the Great Depression and World War II, and his image on the dime has been a tribute to his legacy since 1946. While most of the dimes minted throughout the years have been widely circulated and are easy to come by, some coins, especially from certain years, are worth a lot more than just their face value. The 1999 dime falls into a particularly interesting category. At first glance, it might seem like a typical coin from the 1990s. After all, millions of these dimes were produced by the U.S. Mint. The 1999 dime was part of the series that continued Roosevelt's legacy, and in terms of design and composition, it didn't differ much from earlier issues. The dime, made of a copper-nickel alloy, features Roosevelt's portrait on the front and an olive branch, torch, and oak branch on the reverse. Simple, yet symbolic. But despite its widespread production, there's more to the 1999 dime than meets the eye. The real value of this coin comes from its condition and rarity. Like all coins, the 1999 dime was minted in massive quantities to meet the needs of a growing economy. And because it was heavily circulated, many of the 1999 dimes have gone through the wear and tear of daily use. But here's the thing, when you find one that has been kept in near-perfect, uncirculated condition, you could have something truly valuable on your hands. The key to finding a valuable 1999 dime lies in its condition. Most of the dimes minted in 1999 were used in everyday transactions, bought coffee, paid bus fares, and exchanged for loose change at the corner store. Over time, they became worn and tarnished. Coins that have been kept in pristine condition, however, are much rarer. The more well-preserved a coin is, the more valuable it becomes. And since the 1999 dime wasn't produced in small numbers, the ones that remain in excellent shape are highly coveted by collectors. But there's another factor that makes the 1999 dime potentially even more valuable: minting errors. Mistakes happen during the production process, and when they do, they can lead to some seriously rare coins. The 1999 dime, like many others, was minted with precision. However, some examples may have slight misprints, die errors, or other anomalies that occurred during the striking process. These types of errors are what collectors go wild for. For example, if you happen to come across a 1999 dime with a doubling of the lettering or an off-center strike, it could increase the coin's value dramatically. Even a small error can turn an ordinary dime into a collector's dream. And the best part? The value of these error coins tends to grow over time as they become rarer and harder to find. So, you might be wondering, how much could a 1999 dime really be worth? Well, the answer depends on the condition of the coin, the presence of any errors, and, of course, market demand. Coins from specific years and mintages often fetch higher prices, and dimes from 1999 are no exception. If you're lucky enough to have a pristine 1999 dime, or better yet, one with a minting error, you could be sitting on a small fortune. And now, here's the exciting part. If you happen to have a 1999 dime in uncirculated condition, or one with a rare minting error, you could be looking at a value of up to $40,000. Yes, that's right, $40,000 for a single dime. That's a jaw-dropping amount of money for a coin that was originally worth just 10 cents. But when it comes to rare coins, value isn't always about the face value, it's about rarity, condition, and collector demand. If you think you've got one of these rare 1999 dimes hiding in your collection, it's worth getting it professionally graded to find out exactly how much it could be worth. Coins are often undervalued by those who don't know their true worth, and the 1999 dime is one of those coins that could be sitting in your pocket or coin jar, waiting to be discovered. So, take a moment to check your change. You never know, you might have a rare treasure on your hands. Top 4, we're focusing on a dime from just a few years ago, the 2016 United States 1 dime. Now, you might be thinking, it's just a modern coin, what could it possibly be worth? Well, stick around because by the end of this video, you'll be amazed at how much this dime could potentially bring in. Let's first take a quick look at the history and design of the 2016 dime. It's part of the Roosevelt dime series, which has been in circulation since 1946, honoring the memory of Franklin D. Roosevelt, the 32nd President of the United States. Roosevelt's image on the front of the dime is a tribute to his leadership during some of the toughest times in American history, like the Great Depression and World War II. The reverse side of the coin shows a torch flanked by an olive branch and an oak branch, symbols of peace and strength, reflecting Roosevelt's ideals. At first glance, the 2016 dime looks pretty much like any other dime you've seen, right? After all, it's a coin that's still in circulation and used for everyday purchases. But what many people don't realize is that some 2016 dimes, especially those in pristine condition or with rare characteristics, can actually be worth much more than their face value of 10 cents. The key to finding valuable dimes from more recent years, like 2016, lies in their condition. Most dimes from 2016 have been in circulation, passed around from person to person, and over time, they have picked up all kinds of wear and tear. These coins are often scratched, worn down, or tarnished, which can significantly lower their value. However, a 2016 dime that has been well preserved or remains uncirculated is a much rarer find. You see, when coins are produced, millions of them are made at a time. The vast majority go into circulation, and only a tiny percentage ever remain in pristine condition. These coins, often kept in coin jars, collectors' books, or safe storage, become more valuable simply because they haven't been subjected to the rigors of daily use. This makes uncirculated dimes, especially from specific years, highly desirable to collectors, but it doesn't stop there. Sometimes, there are even rarer coins within those years that can be worth far more. One of the most exciting things about coin collecting is the possibility of minting errors. These errors can happen when a coin is struck incorrectly or during the minting process. A small mistake, like a misaligned die or a double strike, can make a coin much more valuable to collectors. These errors are extremely rare, and when they happen, they can make a coin from a relatively common year like 2016 worth far more than you'd expect. For example, imagine you've got a 2016 dime with a noticeable error, a double die or an off-center strike. These rare mistakes are highly sought after in the coin community because they're not something you can find just anywhere. Collectors are willing to pay top dollar for error coins, especially those from more modern years like 2016, where fewer mistakes are made but are still out there waiting to be discovered. So, how much could a 2016 dime be worth? Well, that all depends on the condition and whether it has any unique features or errors. While most 2016 dimes are worth only their face value of 10 cents, if you have one that is in uncirculated condition, or even better, one with a rare minting error, you could be looking at a very different price. Some dimes from 2016 that have been kept in perfect condition can fetch hundreds or even thousands of dollars, depending on their rarity and demand. But here's the real jaw-dropper. If you happen to have a 2016 dime that is in flawless condition or has a rare minting error, it could be worth $20,000. Yes, that's right, $20,000 for a single dime. Imagine finding such a treasure in your coin jar or stumbling across one while sorting through your spare change. While this might sound too good to be true, it's a reality in the world of rare coins, and it's exactly why collectors are always on the lookout for these hidden gems. So, what should you do if you think you have a rare 2016 dime? First, check its condition. Is it uncirculated, with no signs of wear or damage? If so, you might want to have it professionally graded. If you notice any unusual features, like a minting error, you might want to get it appraised by an expert. Even small imperfections or rare characteristics can increase the value of your coin significantly. Before you start checking your pockets and drawers for that 2016 dime, remember that the value of coins can change over time depending on demand and market trends. If you found something special, hold on to it and get it appraised. You might just have a valuable treasure on your hands. Top 5, and last rare coin. This video is going to excite you. We're diving into the world of the United States 1 dime from 2017. This may seem like just another dime in your change jar, but trust me, it could be worth a lot more than you think. Stick around, because by the end of this video, you'll be amazed at how much this little coin could fetch in the right condition. Let's start with a little background. The 2017 dime is part of the iconic Roosevelt dime series, which has been in circulation since 1946. These coins honor the 32nd President of the United States, Franklin D. Roosevelt, a man whose leadership during the Great Depression and World War II left a lasting impact on the nation. Roosevelt's image graces the obverse of the coin, while the reverse shows a torch, an olive branch, and an oak branch, symbols of peace, strength, and unity. Now, most of us have probably handled a 2017 dime at some point, or maybe even a few. In fact, millions of these coins were minted by the U.S. Mint. As such, it's easy to assume that they don't carry any special value, especially when compared to older or rarer coins. But here's where things get interesting. While the 2017 dime may be abundant in circulation, certain factors could make this coin worth a whole lot more than just 10 cents. The first thing that determines a coin's value is its condition. And this is where the 2017 dime's value can take a surprising turn. Most of the dimes that entered circulation in 2017, like any other coin, have been passed around, used in daily transactions, and show signs of wear. Over time, coins lose their luster, pick up scratches, and become less visually appealing. But here's the thing, coins that remain in pristine condition are incredibly valuable. A coin that has been kept safe from wear, in an uncirculated or near-perfect state, becomes much rarer than its worn counterparts. The more well-preserved a coin is, the more valuable it becomes. Think about it. While millions of 2017 dimes were minted, most of them were spent and circulated. So, the number of uncirculated dimes, or those with virtually no wear, is much smaller. Collectors are always on the lookout for coins in excellent condition, and when they find one, the value can skyrocket. This means that if you've got a 2017 dime that's still in mint condition, it could be worth a lot more than you would expect, but it's not just about the coin's condition. There's another factor that can boost the value of a 2017 dime: minting errors. Like every other coin, dimes sometimes experience mistakes during the production process. Minting errors are one of the most exciting aspects of coin collecting because they make a coin unique and rare. These errors can include anything from misaligned dies to double strikes or even coins with missing details. These kinds of mistakes are much less common than you might think, which is why error coins can be extremely valuable. Imagine stumbling upon a 2017 dime that has a minting error, a double die, for example, where the coin's design is slightly doubled due to a flaw in the minting process. Or maybe it's a coin with an off-center strike, where part of the coin's design is missing or misaligned. These errors are what make certain 2017 dimes worth far more than their face value, and collectors love to get their hands on coins like these because they're so rare. So, how much could your 2017 dime be worth? While most of these coins are still valued at just 10 cents, those that are in exceptional condition, especially uncirculated ones, or have a rare minting error, can fetch much higher prices. In fact, if you happen to have a 2017 dime in pristine, uncirculated condition, or one with a unique error, it could be worth $15,000, yes, you heard that correctly, $15,000 for a single dime. It's hard to believe, right? But that's the power of rare, well-preserved coins and minting errors. These seemingly common coins can become incredibly valuable when they're in the right condition or have unique characteristics. So, if you're sorting through your collection or checking your spare change, make sure to give your 2017 dimes a closer look. Could one of them be in mint condition? Does it have any unusual characteristics or errors? If so, it could be worth getting it appraised. It's always a good idea to have your rare coins professionally graded to determine their true value. Coin collecting is all about discovery, and sometimes the biggest treasures can be hiding in the most unexpected places. You never know, you could have a 2017 dime that's worth far more than you ever imagined. Thanks for joining me today on this exciting journey into the world of coin collecting. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and ring the notification bell so you never miss out on future coin discoveries. Until next time, happy collecting, and may your next find be worth a fortune.